Welcome to the Corn Corner. I'm Wicked Wren.
I'm Cam Damage.
And I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing story.
And I've never heard it before, so we're all going to be reacting in real time here. If you pretend that you're watching this as we're filming it.
Yes. Okay, so my story starts as a youth. And I was in the mall. And as a youth, and even to this day, I kind of don't know moderation. So I get into a thing and I do it and I do it and I do it and I do it. And I can't stop. Okay? So I got a chain wallet from Hot Topic.
At what? And what's the youth age range?
It's 16.
Okay.
And so I have a chain wallet. It was disturbed.
Yeah.
And I have a single chain on it. Mm-hmm. Then I watch MTV. I watch The Box. I see rock and roll people with more chains.
Yeah.
So I add a second chain.
To the same wallet.
Correct.
Okay.
Then I'm like, hey, let me pop a third one on there.
Were they different lengths?
Yes.
Okay, at least there's that. And it wasn't
Yeah.
just like three that were like... like
So fast forward a little while, I have 5 chains on the wallet. And the furthest one is down to my knee. One of the most delicious parts of the snake. And... What?
Shoutouts to Waterboy.
So I have this. It's a 5 chains on the wallet. It's quite it's a spectacle. Now let's also zoom out and think about me at this time period.
That's all I'm thinking in my head.
I am a 26 waist. So like getting into like adults clothing was difficult to find.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to find clothing. So I had to wear a belt with all of my pants, all my jeans.
And it was like probably real tight, so the pants were like a little
loose.
bit going out.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I would put this belt on and I would just, batten
Cinch
it down.
Yeah.
And hopefully it would hold on for dear life.
And then you throw that 20-pound weight on. Oh, that's your wallet.
So I
It's also like, I'm sorry, I haven't really seen that many pictures of you from adolescence, but I feel like you probably look like a fucking dork, and you were wearing just normal jeans and a normal t-shirt, like not like, and you didn't
They
have
were JNCOs.
You didn't
They
have
were
dyed
JNCOs.
hairs. They were
They were
JNCOs?
JNCOs.
Okay, that's
Huge
good because that makes
JNCOs.
it
Okay.
more funny also.
So, and I also had pull-through highlights and a cap, like a cap, pull-through highlights.
Holy
It was
shit.
bad. So I then decide I'm gonna go a little past the knee. So I go to Home Depot, and I go to the chain cutting section, and I cut 2 really long chains. One of them goes down to my ankle. It's so long, but I was like, this is cool.
Did you see a picture of someone?
No, but I was just like, I got space. I can fill it up.
Holy shit.
I mean, look at me with tattoos. I'm like, no negative. I'm insane.
Yeah, I know. No negative space. Like,
So-
don't tell me no negative space.
So I have this wallet, and the wallet has to be 20 pounds. I mean, legitimately, this thing was heavy. And let's be real, I'm 16. I don't have anything in the wallet. So I go to the mall, and I'm walking around, and I trip. And as I stumble, my right leg comes up and hooks around the 6th or 5th chain.
yeah.
Then when I go to catch myself, my foot hits the ground and pulls the chain down. Now, if you recall, my pants are very heavy. So I have to take this belt and really cinch it down.
Yeah.
So once my belt gets past my hips,
It's done.
it hits the ground immediately. So it hits the ground. I'm laid out in the middle of the mall. And I am wearing tighty whities. And my pants around my ankles.
I'm shocked that you wore tighty whities with JNCOs. The look was like the boxers that were like tenting out. Weird.
That's what I did.
All right.
And I'm trying to get my pants back on quickly.
Yeah.
But I can't
Because they weigh 500 pounds.
But also the waist of them is cinched in so tight that I have to like undo the belt and get it up and do the whole thing. And at this point, all the chains are wrapped up in each other and it's through the leg and this and that. So I'm like trying to undo this fucking belt really quick. And then I'm going and I'm trying to get it up and I'm trying to like do the whole thing. And at the time, my friends are fucking laughing at me. And then my partner at the time was walking away. And like, so anyway, I finally get it up. And then I get my pants up and I stand up. And a lady was staring at me with her child. And she was just staring like,
Well, I'd be like, it's not like I tried to flash your kid, lady.
well, I don't think she was upset. I think she was like, wow, I can't believe this spectacle happened.
Yeah, okay. I knew that. So I knew that it was gonna be tripping over the chains as soon as they went past the knee, because that's the risk you take. But the pants being completely pulled down is really like salt on the wound.
Yeah,
of
and
all that.
the fear of trying to get them back up over your hips when, I mean, they're cinched down to maybe a 23-inch waist.
Now, how long do you estimate it took you to?
It was
get back
quick,
together?
but it felt like a long time. I would say it probably took about, the whole ordeal was probably 4 minutes.
That's so long. The whole ordeal was 4 minutes.
Of like,
That's a fucking eternity. Like, you told this story in like 7 minutes, so like over half of this time, you were scrambling on the ground, tripping on like 5 chains and trying to rip your pants back up. That's so long.
I know.
I just imagine no one helping you because
No, they
kids
didn't.
suck.
Yeah,
Like,
they do suck.
That's like just how it is.
Yeah,
And-
everyone fucking laughed at me.
But like, if someone they could have, like, they
You got
could've-
a cone?
Yeah, like they could have anything, or been like, oh shit, man, like, and like,
Yeah.
like if you like, it's
God.
less of a spectacle if someone's helping you.
yeah, they weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course they weren't.
They weren't. It was also during Christmas. It was
Oh, my
it was by a Williams Sonoma in the mall. It was in Oakwood Mall in New Orleans, to be clear.
Okay, so after that, did you quit the chains? Did you quit the JNCOs?
Yeah, I did, but I went down to probably like 4.
I am dying to see a picture of this in action.
I have some. I also used to do these tips with blue at the top and like purple and
yeah,
stuff.
that was the look.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I made the look. And yeah, I also would wear, JNCOs had really long pockets.
Yeah.
So my grandfather made this contraption, which many people would say looks like string on a wallet, but it wasn't. It was an invention to fish out a wallet from the pants.
Was it a string tied to the wallet?
Some people would say it is. But for me, it was more of an invention he made.
Totally.
He also made fingerboards out of a wood and like a bottom of a furniture stopper.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. I do remember with the JNCOs, you'd like reach in the pocket and have to like
Yeah, you gotta get
fully
down
bend
there.
at the hip, like to like
Yeah.
get in there.
Yeah,
Even if it's like a very close crop picture, I just want to see the chains in action.
I can try it. I can try to
That's-
find it.
Or segment idea of recreating outfits from childhood, and you
That would
like
be
do
really
that.
good.
Anyway,
Well, people, thanks for listening to my most embarrassing story. It still haunts me.
it's pretty bad,
Oh, I know.
but you're cool now.
Hey, I really made up for it. Please subscribe to my fucking podcast.
The whole channel.
I need it.
Validate me. Right?
Yes.
What were you pointing at?
This guy running.
Oh, was he hot?
No,
Why are you pointing at him?
because he was running into the kind of goofy.
Oh, okay.
Dumb man look kind of goofy.
We should just do impressions of people who suck at running, and it's just like